Hi everybody! Today I'm going to share 10 free websites with teaching resources beginning from some of them pre-K all the way through 12th grade. Actually, most of them will be from kindergarten to 12th grade. But nevertheless, they're really great sites. Some of them are just resources like worksheets and lesson plans. Others have actual content and videos and other really kid-friendly material. So here we go. I compiled a list in my blog, raisingaself-reliantchild.com. So I will leave the link to the blog so you can see all the links to the sites. I will leave them in the description below. So the first site that I found was Shepherd Software, and it's right here waiting for us. This website has tons of really fun resources. They have games and activities and coloring pages and really fun stuff for young kids, especially for college and adults. So really they have all the gamut. Highly recommended. This Shepherd Software website is really fun. The next one in my list is lessonsense.com. And by the way, this list is in no particular order. It doesn't go in order of my preference per se. It's just something that I just compiled really quickly, put together the list in my blog. And so here, basically the Lesson Sense is full of lesson plans. Her website, where she has different themes, I mean, she has tons of stuff. Butterflies, let's say, we go there. So a lot of the people have actually rated these worksheets, so that can give you an idea of how great they are. These seem pretty basic for like preschool, I would say, or kindergarten, but they are very pretty. I mean, like a domino butterfly, find the same butterfly, and for colors and shapes could be really helpful. So that's the lessonsense.com. The third website that made it to my list is education.com. This is a very vast resource. They have articles and they have tons of material, not just actual teaching materials, but actually how to teach. It's basically geared for teachers, school teachers, but of course as homeschoolers we constantly use lesson plans and adapt them, lesson plans for schools and adapt them to our homeschool. They're great. This website, you'll have access to everything in the free version, as a free member. You must actually log in, become a member. You can access everything for free. All the articles and even the worksheets, you can view them for free, but you cannot download them for free after you've downloaded the first 10. The next one that made it to my list is abcia.com, and this goes from grade K through 5th grade, so it's for elementary kids. There's tons of educational games in here, and they actually have tons of iPad apps, which are very fun games. We actually do have math bingo and word bingo that we have been enjoying, and I didn't know it was theirs until I stumbled upon this website and I realized they were the owners of Math Bingo. Math Bingo is quite fun, and so yeah, we used it. We use it quite a bit. So this one is definitely a nice site. Games keep kids entertained. The next one in my list is Test Connect. The website called Test Connect. It's a website out of the UK. The materials that they have is fantastic here. They're really good, and there's tons of stuff in here as well. And Share My Lesson is also for teachers. They appear to be affiliated with TESS, And this is actual lesson plans that you can download. It's a community of teachers that are sharing their lesson plans or their ideas or their tips on how to teach or carry the classroom, etc. So it's a vast resource as well. If you start to navigate through it, you'll find that there's tons and tons of resources as far as teachers giving advice to others or just sharing what they want to share. The next one is Mrs. Pancake, and it's a really, really cute site. I have just cute graphics, and it seems to be geared mainly for very young children, and the graphics are really, really cute. So I think it will go really well with the little ones. The next site is Learning Page, and it's also, again, free teaching resources for everybody, and you must become a member before you are allowed to download, but again, the membership is free. So it's really good, and there's lots of basic sheets and monthly sets and tons of stuff. Here, next up is Easy School. This one also has a ton of material, and they also have a lot of stuff in Spanish and Japanese, Spanish and Hindi. I think these are rather very incomplete. I mean, not as many resources, of course, as the English resources, but it's fun to take a look. I mean, especially like I know I am always looking out for Spanish resources since we speak Spanish at home, but and we don't really do much homeschooling in Spanish. So for me, when I find sound Spanish resources, is really a good find for me. So, and the last in my list is, I think one of my favorites actually, is worksheetworks.com. And what I like about this site, a very good, a fairly large selection of stuff in here. And I really like, for instance, the math section. When we were teaching our math class at the co-op, I would come here a lot and try to find, anything like, let's just say, fractions. And what I like about it is that you get to actually customize your fractions by here telling the system how to prepare the worksheets on the fly. And so I thought that was pretty cool, because you can more or less tell the system according to your preferences. So let's just say, well, let's just leave it as all the defaults, and we're going to create the worksheet. And there it is. It created it right away. So it's kind of cute with a little cute cartoon on there. So it sort of entices the children. The answer key. So you can pretty much create your own sheet for a lot of different topics, as you saw here, in math and English and geography, just puzzles and miscellaneous things. So it's pretty cool, I thought. Just the fact that you can add a little bit of that dynamism to the worksheets that sometimes can be a little bit stale. So that's my roundup for the 10 free websites with teaching resources. I hope they come in handy. If you have anything to add, please make sure to do so in the comments, that you think another website like this should be included in the list. I do have a part 2 coming up, but depending on how many comments we get, I of course can do the part 3, so we can compile here all the free resources that we can use here in our homeschools. So thank you very much for watching, and have fun learning.